Hey everyone, today we are going to explore zoo careers, more specifically some of the opportunities that we have here at the Ross Park Zoo. My name is Rachel Peppard and I am the Member and Visitor Services Manager here, and I've worked here at the Ross Park Zoo for 7 years. The Ross Park Zoo is the 5th oldest zoo in the country. We have been around since 1875, which makes us 145 years old. We are located here on the south side in Binghamton, New York, and our current collection is at over 175 animals. We have species from all around the world. We also have endangered species that are a part of the species survival plans. We also have native species here as well. Our main focus here at the Ross Park Zoo is conservation, which is the preservation of wildlife and environments. Some of the jobs needed to run the Ross Park Zoo include animal care, administration, education, marketing, visitor services, and maintenance. So as you can see some of the pictures here on this slide, we have zookeepers enriching the animals with animal art. We have zookeepers also taking animals out to do animal spotlights. And then in the right-hand corner, we are doing a media interview with one of our local news stations, and then we have Bullwinkle in our ticket booth. So working at the zoo, when you first think of working at the zoo, you think of animal care. So animal care is more specifically the zookeepers and our general curator. So they are in charge of the animals and making sure that they are always healthy. They focus on diet prep, animal observation, training and enrichment, healthcare, and exhibit maintenance. For administration, those are the staff members who work in our main office. So we have our finance manager who is in charge of paying our bills, making deposits, tracking attendance, and also our executive director who makes sure that all of the plans and strategies are put into place to make sure that the zoo meets all of its goals. Our education department is in charge of planning all of our programs and events. Many of you have either heard of or participated in Zoo School, which is a week camp for kids. We also have Wild Encounters, which are up close and personal experiences where you can meet our sloth, our red pandas, our penguins. They're also in charge of conservation weekends. In the past, we have had red panda conservation weekends and many other endangered species related topics. And then they're also in charge of the Zoomobiles. Our Zoomobiles go out to schools, nursing homes, libraries, local fairs, all of that. We bring our animals so that we can teach our community all about their importance in our environment. They also are in charge of researching a lot of the animal facts. The next department here at the zoo is the marketing department. So we make sure that the community knows all about the great things that the zoo does year-round. We are in charge of doing TV and radio interviews, social media, we write articles for the local news stations, and we also plan special events. Our visitor services department are the staff members that you see when you come to visit the zoo. They sell you your ticket to gain admission into the zoo to see all of our wonderful animals. They are the staff members who sell you a hot dog at the concession stand. They also sell you a plush in the gift shop. Our maintenance department is in charge of making sure that the park is safe for staff and visitors. They also have a huge role in building exhibits. They also make sure that the heating and cooling systems are working. We have a lot of animals that must have habitats that are a certain temperature, so they're on grounds 24/7 to make sure that our tropics building is nice and warm for our tropic animals, but also our red panda exhibit is nice and cool in the summertime. They also make sure that the paths are plowed. This season we were open on the weekends, so they made sure that the paths were free from snow and ice. Skills needed to work in a zoo. You have to have public speaking skills in order to convey information to both staff and visitors. You always have to be learning and understanding new information. You have to be able to use critical thinking and decision making. And you also have to stay up on learning scientific rules and methods to solve problems. Visit the Ross Park Zoo. Head to www.rossparkzoo.org to find more information on special events, species information, and to host your birthday party here at the zoo. When it is safe to reopen, the zoo will be open 7 days a week from 10 to 4. Also on our website, you'll find more information on our special events like Ice Cream Safari, Zoo Brew and Wine 2, Boo at the Zoo, and Halloween at the zoo. Make sure you check out the Ross Park Zoo's online hub for educational resources. Zoo U's Wild About Learning website goes over animal activities, and we also have listed out science and wildlife resources for you and your family to enjoy. Make sure to follow us on social media for fun animal facts, pictures, and educational videos. Find all of those links on Zoo U. Let us know if you have any questions on zoo careers by dropping your questions down below in the comments section. Make sure to follow along for more educational videos here from the staff at Ross Park Zoo. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.